Hello friends, welcome to Become a Techie. In this tutorial I will teach you some of the basic Microsoft Excel fundamentals. So let's start. First of all, when you open an Excel application, you will see a workbook like this. I have covered how to open an Excel workbook in the previous video. If you haven't watched it, please watch it. So let's get forward. So in this tutorial, let's first see what all components we have in the workbook. So this is the workbook. Book 1 is the name of the workbook that I have created, and this is a blank workbook where I have only one sheet that is there in this workbook. So starting from the leftmost corner, I would say, we have this quick access toolbar here. I have made a separate video on how we can customize this quick access toolbar. After that, we have the name of the workbook. So name of the workbook right now is book 1. After that, we have this is the name this is the name, and here we have minimize and close options. Just below this, we have a ribbon where we have options like file, home, insert, and many more. So if you have worked with some of the other Microsoft tools like Word, PowerPoint, you will also see similar kind of ribbon present there as well, but obviously the options are different there, but you can see similar kind of names appearing there as well. So right now I am on home, and you can see there are various areas like clipboard, font, alignment, number, and all, and you can see various options there. So if I go on file, you can see there are other options. I mean, this is the welcome screen that is appearing, so I don't want to go there. Inside insert, you can see different options like pivot table, and many more. So we'll go into deep in the coming tutorials, but right now just keep in mind that this is the ribbon, and there are a number of options that you can explore in this ribbon. Below it, we have the formula bar. This is the most important area in the Excel workbook, where we can enter the formulas that we'll be talking about in the next coming tutorials, and we can edit the formula, we can add the formula, and edit the data present here. On the left side, we have the name box. So whatever cell we are in, that cell name is written in this name box. Right now I am on this cell, so you can see B2 is written here, and sometimes it may happen that your formula bar is not visible to you, so you can go to view, and then you can check whether your formula bar is see, you can go to view and check if your formula bar is appearing or not. If it is unticked, you can say that your formula bar is not appearing. So right now my formula bar option is ticked, so I can see my formula bar here. Okay, so see, if I go here and if I untick it, I can see my formula bar disappears, but it is always preferable to keep it ticked, and then you can enter your formula here. Below this you can see a grid of rows and columns, and there are a number of cells here. So if you are very basic to this, I'll tell you the horizontal lines are called as rows, and the vertical lines or the vertical columns are called as the columns. So column names start with A and go on like ABCD, and row names start from 1 and go sequentially like 1 2 3 4 5, and likewise the rows and columns create different cells. So you can see right now I am on cell D3. You can see the name here, and the naming convention is first we give the column name and then the row name. So this is cell number D3. Likewise, we have different cells here, and we can work and play with these cells. Okay, so this is about rows and columns and cells. Below this you can see this is sheet name. So I'm working in book number 1, that is workbook 1, and inside this I have this sheet 1. So besides of this I have a plus symbol or icon. If I click on it, I can create another sheet, that is sheet 2. I can also rename it to some other name like demo sheet or something else as well. Right now both these sheets are looking similar because both are blank worksheets. So you may be wondering, like, how many number of sheets can a workbook contain? So 255 is the ideal number. I mean, in the older versions of Excel, 255 worksheets were supported, but now it has been upgraded, and there is no number that there is no fixed number that Excel supports. So there is no limit for the number of worksheets that a workbook can contain, but 255 is a good number. So you can keep 255 worksheets in a workbook, because after that somehow the things keep slowing down. So that's that's about the number of sheets. And here you have a scroll bar where you can scroll horizontally, and here you have a scroll bar where you can scroll vertically, and below it you have some other options where you have the zoom in and zoom out function. So you can see I have zoomed it to 120 now, 130, 140 and so on. You can also reduce it to 100 again. Likewise, you have other 3 options, which is page break preview, page layout and normal. So right now we are in the normal page view. We can also change it to something like this, and we can also change the page break preview like this. So these are some of the options, and I'll again come back to my normal page layout. So these are some of the basic things that are the fundamentals, I would say. So this is all about the MS Excel fundamentals. That's all for today. Thank you.